Hey everyone, this is Chris once again with another unboxing video for you. Today we have the LeEco Le S3 here for you. Purchased this with my own money during their flash sale that they had last week. So we'll get into some of the specs here, okay? It's a 5.5-inch HD IPS display. It has a 652 Snapdragon, 3 gigs RAM, 32 gig storage. It has a 16 megapixel camera, dual LED flash, 3000 milliamp hour battery, Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0, Dolby Atmos. This is going to be the gray variant. Okay. They do also have gold and a coming soon in rose gold. So we're going to go ahead and lift this up. You are presented with the phone first. This is kind of a very nice, actually, a soft touch black material. You can see the LeEco logo there. I'm going to go ahead and just pull this out for right now. Got your accessories that are included in the box. We have some headphones, which we'll get into in just a little bit. A little dongle, USB-C to a 3.5mm headphone jack. We got your power brick, somewhat beefy for the quick charging 3.0. And of course your USB-C to USB-A. And here we have some of your quick start guides, SIM ejector tool. You can see you're presented with. Actually, you got a nice TPU clear case. That way you can at least protect it from day one. So that's good to know. I always enjoy putting phones in my cases, putting phones in cases when I first get them, just to prevent any accidental drops. The scratches, you never know, especially if you may resell it. Makes it worth a little bit more if there aren't any damages to it. All right, so we'll go ahead and set all this aside. We have your phone. Let me go ahead and just pull stickers off here real quick. All right, so this is going to be a all-metal phone, okay? Hey everyone. Recording this actually from a Nextbit Robin, okay? So, all metal phone, okay? Very basic, generic build quality, if I would say so myself. Resembles of a OnePlus 3, I would say, in my opinion, more than anything else. You have your mirror-like fingerprint scanner there, 16 megapixel camera. On the side you have your SIM tray. Along the bottom you have your dual grills with USB-C. There's only one speaker in this. On the other side is going to be a mic. You see manufacturers doing this a lot more and more nowadays. Your power volume rocker. Up at the top you have your IR blaster, which is great for controlling TVs, any other appliances that you may have that can utilize that. So you can see along the sides you have these very chrome metallic chamfered edges on both the front edge and on the rear. And then the back has a flat surface, but there's a slight curve on both sides there. Okay, you can see we got the 5.5-inch screen. I'm going to go ahead and just power that up real quick so you all can see. Up here we have the 8 megapixel camera. You have your ambient light sensor, earpiece, and then there is a LED notification light up in this area. You can't see right now, but this uses capacitive keys down here at the bottom, okay? I don't like that personally. I like to be able to have on-screen nav keys, which we'll get into that in just a little bit. Again, your USB-C for Quick Charge 3.0. We are then brought to your initial setup. So there's multiple languages, not that many languages. You got your English, Spanish, French, Portuguese, different variants of Chinese. We'll go ahead and select English. So this is a GSM unlocked phone, okay? This will work on carriers in the United States. T-Mobile, AT&T work fine. No Verizon or Sprint. Sorry for you all. This is, of course, sold in the US now officially by LeEco at lemall.com. They're going to be having another flash sale, I believe, on November 9th. This phone was purchased for $150, okay? Normally it is $250. So take that into consideration with a grain of salt, of course, when you purchase it or when I'm reviewing this, okay? So again, we do have that fingerprint sensor. We can go ahead and just set that up real quick. So far overall the build is pretty good. It's not too heavy, about 158 grams I believe it was. Weighs just about the same as my Nextbit Robin. That has a case on it too. Again, the sides, they're flat, so there's no curvature, really anything on it. It gives you a little bit more space to hold it in your hand with your thumb, things like that. Little more substance to hold on to. So there's a fingerprint scanner. Let me go ahead and get that set up. Okay. There's some haptic feedback, of course, as you would expect with all phones that have a fingerprint scanner. All right. You can change the size of text on the phone. We'll just leave that as default. Standard or zoom for view size. I'm believing this is probably going to be similar to like a DPI setting change. That way you can fit more information or not on your screen, changing the overall size of everything. Just using the new phone there. All right, so we're brought into the EUI interface of Android. This is running 6.0 Marshmallow, okay? So Google Play services come stock, okay, pre-installed on here, so that's good to see. It's not like other Chinese phones that you may have imported. These come pre-installed. You don't have to do any rooting or anything like that. So you saw when I first pressed the home button, you have the capacitive keys at the bottom, your recents, your back, and your home, okay? So your recents keys over here on the left, which you Samsung fans may think is the correct position, but I personally, and I'm sure a lot of others, are in agreement that the back button should be over here, just because it makes sense. You go back, it should be on the left side, not on the right. So you can actually see initially the notification quick toggles in your recent apps right here, not like a standard stock AOSP, sorry, Android, or stock Android that come on Nexus Pixels or anything, pretty much any other phone almost. You have some apps here for like your camera, calculator, things like that. And down here you have different actions turning on and off certain features, hotspot, Bluetooth, your GPS, that sort of thing, okay? And then you have your quick slider for your brightness and music controls. So you have here, similar to on, I believe it's going to be the Huawei Honor phones, and also for Xiaomi and probably a lot of other Chinese phones, you have your multi-recent key applications, and this like swipe left to right, kind of very iOS-like, okay, versus a swipe up and down. You have your clear all on the bottom. So going through this, no app drawer. That's kind of different to get used to. Some of you, I mean, of course, you can always just install a launcher on there real quick, so you should be good there. You got some tools, calculator, comes with a pre-installed browser, email app. I prefer not to have any of that because, I mean, who really uses it when you have your Gmail, Google Chrome, things like that. So camera interface. If you swipe up, it initially told you to. You are then brought to a different features, HDR, beauty, scene modes, things like that. You can swipe left or right on the screen to go between video, slow-mo, and panoramic. This does support 4K, okay, for video recording. And photo initially sets it at 16 megapixel for 4:3, or go down to 12 for 16:9. So if we go down here, you kind of get a real-time view of different types of photography modes, if you say. So yeah, going into the settings, there's a lot more than you would see on a stock Android setup. Again, 6.0.1. This actually is running one of the latest security patches, so that is actually good to see, October 1st. As far as updates goes, who knows what they're going to be like. It's going to be the first phone launched by LeEco in the US. I'm not sure how updates are going to be handled. I wouldn't be too... I wouldn't hold my breath, in other words. And see that fingerprint scanner and see how fast that unlocks. So I'm going to go ahead and... So you can see fingerprint scanner here, and if you look just down in this area, you can see the reflection of the actual phone, okay? So that was about 1,000 to 1,000. Oh, it didn't read my fingerprint scanner that time. Okay, 1,000. It's about a second until the screen actually comes on. Not the fastest, but I definitely like having it on the back, of course, so that's always nice to have. There's your lock screen. Not sure how notifications are going to be handled with this, like it was on Huawei phones with EMUI. With Honor Huawei phones, their notifications are a little finicky. So if we swipe down here, you have all your notifications. You can swipe left or right to clear out individuals. I can just say this right now, I don't like the interface. I don't like not being able to control screen brightness. I have to actually bring this up, quit what I'm doing actually, just to increase the brightness here. Actually, you may have saw just a little bit of stutter when I was trying to brighten, dim that. So if, let's say I'm using the camera, for example, and I just want to increase the brightness, normally you can just swipe down, increase the brightness, and you're good to go. This, so you have to actually close out, bring it, and then come back up, and that seems a lot of extra steps here. So overall, build feels pretty good. Again, this is all metal, it's a matte finish, so fingerprints not going to really be an issue, but you are going to get a nice imprint of what your fingerprint's going to look like on that fingerprint sensor after touching it a few times, quite a bit. So one thing I did notice though with this phone, I can actually feel this lip running where the antenna lines are, okay? Not sure if I can actually get this on camera here, but if you see right in here, you can actually, there's a lip where that antenna line is. You may see it right there. That runs almost all along here on the top and bottom. That's not nice. Yes, it's $150, $250 phone, but I mean, that just shows this is not a complete one solid piece back here. That means there's probably a separate little piece, separate right here and right here. I almost would want to say it's probably plastic compared to this. I don't know. So this is again the LeEco Le S3 unboxing. I appreciate you all for watching once again another video. I can pretty much say right off the bat, I'm probably going to be returning this and not fully reviewing it. I don't like the interface. Those lips there are going to annoy me a lot to where I'm not going to really get past that. So I'm going to return this. Again, just to show some quick cameras though. This, I would say this is kind of medium to low light right now. Okay. So overall, I mean, nice build. I mean, this is going to be a good phone for if you just want to have one for your kids, something like that. Something that you don't have to really worry about if something happens to it. You're not going to lose $600. So real quick, just from that photo I just took right here, quick picture. I mean, you don't really see much detail, a lot of grain. White's pretty washed out. You can't really see the detail of the wire, just kind of becomes white right there. A lot of grain in the photo. So outdoor, probably this is not going to be a great performing camera. So I just want to let you all know that now. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment. Like the video, please subscribe. I'm definitely wanting to get more videos up. This is just another one of those. Again, this is the gray variant. Again, appreciate you all for your time and really look forward to commenting to all of your comments, or at least do my best to. And hopefully I can see you all in next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.